Hey, Scottish, how are you, honey? Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see you. Oh, hey, Rock and Robin, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me get everything up here. Um, I'm on my own today, which is fine, but we want to make sure that we got everything a rocking and a rolling here. Okay, there we go. Hey, Kathleen, DePeached. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Decided to wear it down today. You know what I'm saying? Wear it down. Hey, Jenny, my little doll. Hello. Hey, Andrea, how are you? I had to take off work today to do some stuff and catching up on everything. Well, there you go, kiddo. There you go. Well, we got some stuff to talk about today. My gosh, we're just going to kind of go through a lot of stuff because nothing much is happening on they're still hunting for Brian Laundrie. The body that was found is out at autopsy. And Helenki, Shannon, I love you, honey. I love you so much. And I'm so proud of those kids. Those grandkids are just bouncing back after that fire. God bless them. And your daughter's doing great. So way to go. Way to go. And hey, everybody over on DLive. All my peeps over there. Hello, hello, hello. And everybody, if you wouldn't mind sharing this out, we are going to be doing kind of a recap of everything. Hello, Fallen Angel. How are you, sweetheart? And Sharon the fam. Hello, Joy. Hello. Boy, you sure did. Well, I was going to say the apple doesn't drop too far from the tree, does it? You're the same way. So, has requested the help of Tammy to find Brian. Stop. Oh, gosh. Well, the preliminary, okay, this is how it works, Laura. Normally, autopsy will take anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the case. Could take longer, but they have come out and said that, and this is exactly what will happen. They're going to do a preliminary, and then the autopsy itself, the final results will take anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks. But they will do a preliminary, which basically will identify the body. Okay. Female park ranger told Gabby Brian was toxic and no good for her. Really, Geneva? See, some of this stuff, okay, so I have come up to it with a deal here, and I want everybody to DM me on Twitter if you want to join. I'm going to do a little group, and it's going to be called Truth Fact Finder, and I think is what I put it under. But anyway, anybody that would like to help me dig up, when we go to cases like this, it's just been me, and it's been my producer, Lady Swan, that's been looking up stuff, and Anki has helped with this. So I need people that would be, hey, Simon, would want to join this group, and they need to look up these stories, or if there's stories out there, they need to verify them and make sure that it's true. So thank you, Simon. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing on that. So if you want to, Geneva, thank you for bringing that up to my attention, because that made me remind me about this group I want to start. And it'll be a group over on Twitter. So, because I just need help with this on cases this big. I just don't have, I sit and I focus on it, but okay, well, make sure you send me a DM, Joy, because I'll need to put that on there. So, myself in my early 20s, lanky to her. She was such a sweetheart, wasn't she? because I do need help. I can't do this by myself when a big case like this comes out. It's just there's so many stories, and Genevieve reminded me of that because I miss that. I miss a lot of this stuff. Fallen Angel says hello to the other side, YouTube side to the live side. Nikki Lee. I know it's very, very sad. Very sad. Genevieve says, I saw it on the Daily Mail while they're iffy. The quote, lady's photo and name was in their article today. And, I watched WFLA News, which we're going to play some of it. And I never heard anything like that. So I don't know. I've been watching Kim all day. Hey, Susan. Hey, everybody. Hippie Soul, my little doll. So what happens is I miss a lot of this stuff. So that's why we're going to do a little group. And it's going to be like a little detective group. So if any of you are interested, please let me know via DM and Twitter. And have they found the boyfriend yet? No, they have not, Nikki Lee. And this is what we're going to talk about today. So WFLA did a live stream for 3 hours today. They have since moved the site to where they're looking for him over on the Venice side of the resort. And they were showing a bunch of, here, let me see. Uber Goober 9, Genevieve, Uber Goober 9. There you go. Joy just put my Twitter account in there. And so anyway, they were looking, and then all of a sudden the FAA stopped any kind of planes or anything, helicopters flying over this area. Okay. Hey, Chris, how are you? There's Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. And so right now, they have stopped doing that. Now, let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys. Let me see. We'll watch a little bit of it. There is so much going on. So, okay, so here we go. All right. So what we're going to play right here is, this is Josh Benson and also JB from WFLA. And at this time in point, let me see, I marked it 2:08. Let me go back to it. Okay. So just take a gander here.
No presser plan at this time. Again, this is an FBI-led criminal investigation. And
hey, Angel Baby,
are assisting our federal partner in any way we can
involved in this
investigation to a close. No, that's the first time I've heard it.
Right, just a girl. Investigation. See, now did you hear that?
No.
Okay, let me repeat that. Let me take it back just a little bit. So what happened was they received a press release from a police officer, gave a statement. So just let's listen here real quick.
Abramovitz?
I'm guessing.
Is Brian for sure in this area? Could the family have made this information up? Weird car scenario was reported. Let me just address.
Okay, Hillbilly. Hello. Hi, everybody.
You can chime in here as well, but there have been a lot of accusations made against the parents that at this time are baseless. And people can envision the story in their brains that Brian returns home, tells mom and dad that something terrible happened. They contact the attorney. That's why the attorney was hired or brought in so quickly, and that the parents absolutely know a whole lot more and have And some have even gone as far enough to theorize. And again, I'm just summing this up here based on, again, the rabbit hole that is TikTok and Reddit and some
This
portion of
is the
YouTube.
swamp that they're
You will
looking
find
through
all
right
these theories
now.
that the parents
They're
are
at the
actively
Carlton
involved in
Reserve
making
on the
sure that
Venice side.
their son doesn't get found here.
So
and there's no credit to those accusations here at this time. We asked.
there
Josh
has
Taylor,
been
North Port
several
Police spokesperson,
sightings.
Are the parents cooperating with his disappearance? He said that they are cooperating with finding Brian. And so everyone out there just wants to immediately assume that the parents have a role in this, but we have to tell you that there's nothing at this time that leads them to believe, that leads authorities to believe, but based on
You're
what we
lucky
know
that
publicly at
Lanky
this
is
time,
regarding your
that,
boyfriend. Yep.
parents are involved. But Josh, there's been a lot of speculative comments, as you would imagine. This is
Now
social
watch
media
him. He'll get a
2021.
piece
There's
of
gonna be
paper
endless
here pretty
speculation out there
soon.
with so many people asking about not just Brian Laundrie, but Brian Laundrie's parents.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the real indication why we're so fascinated with this reserve right now is
Here we
because
go.
of the attention from law enforcement. They're out there and
Listen to this
they wouldn't
very
be out there if they didn't
closely.
think something was out there. If they had proof that they knew that wasn't out there. So yeah, I mean, we follow the trail just as they do. If they're going to be out there,
Yes,
they're going to
it
dedicate
is
this much
sad,
resources
nobody.
to it. We better keep a close eye on it because they could find something very soon.
Let's get to this new development here from Josh Taylor, who we were just talking about.
The
City of Northport Police. He's the communications manager and public information officer for Northport Police, who we had on WFLA Now on Friday night. He has sent a media update, and it reads as follows. Nothing has been found as of 1 o'clock Eastern time. There is no presser planned at this time. Again, this is an FBI-led criminal investigation.
Bingo.
And Northport Police are assisting our federal partner in any way we can to bring this investigation to a close.
You know, that's the first time I've heard it called a criminal investigation. Have you heard that yet?
No.
So it's a manhunt, essentially, based on that. That's what it sounds like to me.
Bingo.
I'm right there with you.
They're still calling him.
So did you hear that? Criminal. So that what that tells me is all this time, come on now, let's think about this. Let's think about this in reality. How many missing people, all the missing cases I've done, you don't see them going through the house with a search warrant of the parents. You don't see them doing that. You don't see them go all out with all these resources. You don't see them doing that in missing cases. Basically, they're search party teams out there going out there. They're taking out criminal vans out here to look for this guy. And now all of a sudden it's leaked out. It's a criminal investigation, even though there's been no charges. No charges, which tells me they're holding their cards pretty close to them. They know exactly how Gabby passed away. Or they wouldn't have said this is a criminal. So that's just my opinion. Who am I? Nobody. But I have an opinion. So anyway, let's keep going on with this, shall we?
Person of interest, as far as I know. They haven't called him officially a suspect, have they yet? Because I have not that I have. But to hear that in an official email,
Time out, he says.
Yeah, a criminal investigation is an FBI-led criminal investigation.
Or that could be related
and listen,
to Gabby.
We could be getting way too much here into terminology and semantics and the actual words that were
right,
out here, or this is something new. And I'd like to ask our team here at WFLA to confirm with this. And but again, I'll just read it out here for you. What does this mean to you, our audience? Use hashtag HJD, hashtag HJosh here. This is an FBI-led criminal
Mouse toes, who loves you, baby?
And Northport Police are assisting our federal partner in any way we can to bring this investigation to a close. This is a missing persons case.
Or is it? Because now they that's what I take from that.
Everything we've been told
to him. Let's respond to him and get clarification on if that is the because he's talking about the search.
Muting our microphones here for a second.
See, he's confused. How can this be a criminal investigation? How can this be a criminal investigation on a missing person? Okay? See what I'm saying? Gizmo, you came to the wrong chat to try to start your shit. I got the best mods around over here on DLive and over on YouTube. Nice try, though. Come back when you can contribute to humanity. So look at, they're both confused.
Curious. And we're going to ask about
Hey, Doc.
whether or not there's any different circumstances surrounding this case regarding this now
Hey,
being
Quirky.
called by Josh Taylor, Northport Police, a FBI-led criminal investigation rather than a search and a missing persons case. Again, is that just a label? Is that just labeling here, or is there
the fact that it's cross state lines, as they brought up, makes the FBI obviously involved in leading the
That's right.
investigation? It's just the first time that I was just like you, Josh. I was just
Now,
kind of
if
Taken aback
by it just because this is at this time is everything that we have been told.
and this is my understanding, if this ends up being a criminal investigation, a homicide, a murder, it will belong to Wyoming. He will be transported back to Wyoming to file charges, if that is the case. That's what I've been told.
That we can report to you is that this is a missing persons case. So now all of a sudden to see a note being said, sent our way that it's an FBI-led criminal investigation, it's just different from what we've been hearing over the last several days. And our audience has a right to know what has been sent out from the public information officer from the former lead investigative agency on this search.
The way I see it, obviously a body was found, and you could look at that as saying it was criminal as far as they could conclude eventually, and that could be the criminal investigation they're talking about. But this email is related to the search for Brian Laundrie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm just speaking in my opinion on this. You got a young girl that is missing. Now she's dead. You got everything hush hush. Now they're saying it's criminal. I hope he doesn't off himself too, Lanky. Hey, Helen. Hugs, babe. Even her dad says there's no red flags to them in their relationship, right? This stunk the very second I heard of this story, right, Chris? Right? But here's my opinion on this. Hey, Anky. I got your text that you're going to be going to work, honey. I'll let you know if I hear of anything. But here's the whole thing. It's been, come on, common sense. Why would he drive all the way back 1,800 miles from where she was found back to Florida, never say a word about why she wasn't with him, put the van in the backyard, the parents aren't saying nothing, and why would he get an attorney? Why did he hire an attorney and plead the fifth if there was nothing to hide? He's a sneaky little fucker. He's smart in that sense, but I'll guarantee you what, he is not a survivalist expert. He has not the wherewithal, in my opinion, to live out there in those Everglades for any amount of time. He'll have to come out for food. He's got to come out for water. All he took in there was a backpack. Think about it. So he's got to come out for water. You can't survive too long without water. Here's another scenario. So there's a rumor out there he's got a girlfriend. And somebody saw him in St. Augustine kissing on some girl. Does he have a girlfriend somewhere else? She's came and got him because, you know, he parked the car at this reserve, left a note, there was a note put on the car by the police. Parents came and got the car, took it back. So who came and picked him up? Now he has been gone for a week today, missing. Today is a week. How far and how long can he live out in these marshes and still be alive if that was the intent? Or did he take off? Took his backpack and his parents go pick his car up and don't call the police. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, guys. He and G worked at the Publix before their trip. Yeah, he worked at the Publix. Yeah. So, there's 2 scenarios, 3 actually. The guy is dead. He's still out there. He's shivering like a dog shit in a peach seed. He's hungry and almost dead from starving and no water. Or somebody picked him up out there when he left his car. Or his granola and yogurt, right? But what about water? The human body can't live too long without water. Something's wrong in Denmark. And now they're calling it a criminal? Why did they go get his car if he was coming out of there? And okay, so here's what happened with the car. This is what I've heard. This is what's been reported. He drove the car to the reserve. The police drove by and saw the car and left a note that it had to be removed. The police contacted the family. The family went and got the car. That's what I've been told. That's what some of the reportings are. Now, it's also, there's a story out there that he left. Okay, first of all, there's 3 stories. That the parents drove him to the reserve. That's not happened. That's been proven it didn't happen. Second story is that he drove to the reserve and left a letter for his folks. Well, think about it. How did they know where to find the car at? I don't know. Third story is that there was they drove through there, saw a car that was abandoned, left a note that it had to be removed. And then they contacted the parents to come and get the car, which they did. I don't know what you could have had a life struggle. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Hello, Laura. Are they going to see her grandma's friend? Why were they going to see her grandma's friend? I don't know. Sorry, that was my alert that there's a wreck up near where I live. Oh, thank you, Hillbilly. That's so sweet. Thank you. Pizza was ordered, his name's parents' house. Oh, I don't know. I do know that they towed off his car. They towed off the car yesterday, the Mustang, off of his parents' house. They went in, let me see, let me pull this up. Okay, so this is looking for Brian. Okay, family attorney says he's holding a press conference. Okay, now the Laundrie family attorney was supposed to hold a press conference today. He completely canceled it. He's not going to do it anymore. Okay, let me find out what this is. I forgot. Oh, this is the Barry Morphew. Oh my God, if any of you want the Barry Morphew affidavit, let me know. I've got it here. 131 pages. 131 pages. So if any of you want the Barry, or 129, if anybody wants the Barry Morphew affidavit, let me know. I've got it. Let me see. Okay, autopsy. Yeah, I'm a busy girl. Okay, let's check out. I love this kid. He is such a good guy. Okay, so this was what I started watching this morning. Right now, let's make sure we're not live on anything here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything live right now. So anyway, let me see. Is this the same one? Yep, that's the same one. So that's where we're at so far, guys. Right here is where a picture of where they came and escorted the parents out of the home. And they did a search, they had a search warrant. And yeah, yep. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I got so much stuff here. All right, so oh, thanks, Hippie. Hey, that's a good pick. Good job, Hippie. I need a new banner. I was kind of old. I think I need a new one. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that is what's going on so far, guys. Or if the parents dropped the car off to make it appear he was there. They had keys to go pick it up. Well, I don't know. I always keep an extra set of keys for my car. So I don't know. A lot of people have extra spare keys. So I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. That's where I need some help really digging into some of this stuff. So, you know, if anybody wants to help me do any of this stuff, let me know. Let me know. Uber hair looking sharp today. Thanks. I need to get the ends cut. I have not had a haircut since the epidemic started. I said, I'm not going to go in, not going to cut my hair, not going to be getting into all this shit. Not going to do it. So I just haven't gotten my hair cut. Be 2 years. Let me see. March 2020. Yep. Thanks, Lanky. Lanky, Uber, I need a haircut. I do too, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to go ahead and just let my hair grow. I'm going to be one of those old ladies that just lets her hair grow and says, fuck it. You know, I can braid it or whatever. So here's what I think happened. I think he lost his temper. No, I'm speculating here, guys. I think he lost his temper and he killed her. Still supermodel, or do you only stream notes? Do you still? Chris, thank you. That's nice of you. I am dyeing my own hair. I'm not even dyeing my hair, yeah. But I think that they got into an argument. He ended up beating the shit out of her. I think he's been the aggressor all along and abused her. Okay, that's what I think. So, yes, Jenny, I heard that too, that he's been known to lose his temper. Yes. I think he was the aggressor. He beat the shit out of her. Now, he did bury her. If you guys go and look where they put the aerial of where they found her and they're putting up a tent, if you look, there is a burial there. There is a burial. I need to go get the screenshot of that and work on that so you guys can see that. But there is a burial there. Okay, the text message is very cryptic to mom on August 27th. Gabby doesn't call her grandpa Stanley. Exactly. That's why, that's what was said, so the mom thinks. Yes, that's what happened on the 27th. Gabby's mother got a text message asking about Stanley. She never called her grandfather Stanley. She called him Grandpa. So that's why I saw a little stinker butt just walk by. So that's why, yes, Haya, I agree. I agree. I think he beat the shit out of her. I think that he buried her. He buried her in a shallow grave. Now, when I was watching a show last night with Chris McDonough, his show, they had an expert, Jake, up there, wilderness expert. And he was saying himself that she was buried in a shallow grave. And I thought that too when I looked at the photographs. I need to go through that. That tape of the aerial and take a screenshot so you guys can see. I've got to do that aerial shot of grave. And what happens is in that area of the Tetons, and that's my home ground too, you can see it gets cold, almost into the freezing during this time of year. And so that will, if she's buried, that will help preserve the body. Okay? That will help preserve the body. Just wow. Great show, over. I've been lurking while getting ready. Oh, thank you, Tina. That's so sweet. Thank you. And so you got to remember they've got bears, they've got coyotes, they've got wolves. They've got every kind of predator out there that you can think of. So she was also buried near the water, which is the downstream of that will take the scent away from any predators, so that they're not smelling that. And her being buried in a shallow grave will also help keep from any predators. Yes, the weather too. And it being as cold as it is out there right now at nighttime would help preserve the body. So that is my mind, they're thinking when they went and looked at it and they dug what they could up, her body was preserved enough, and not, for lack of better terms, and I'm sorry, people, for being so straightforward on this, because remember, I was telling you that birds, vultures, will circle any dead prey. That's their job in their nature. They will circle. So apparently they weren't circling because she was in the dirt. I need to look that up. I need to look that aerial up. Let me see if I can find that real quick while I'm talking to you guys, and you will see what I'm looking for. Anyway, that's why I'm saying I really feel like search for Brian, please swarm Brian's. Okay, let me see if I can find it here real quick while I'm looking so that you guys can see. No, that's not it. Oh, my word. Let me Google it here real quick. Okay, let's just see if we can find this. I hope y'all are having a good day. I get involved in stuff like this and I just, for some reason, can't get it out of my mind. And that's all I can think about, So anyway, let me look this up again. Let me do some aerial footage. Okay, let's see if we can find it here. No, all this is doing, well, shoot. Okay, we'll keep looking here. I am not even seeing, let me see if I found it. My heart just breaks for this family. I cannot for the life of me, what gets into people's minds. I just don't understand it. So I cannot find it right now, but I will definitely look for it, guys. I'm so sorry. Her family kept the focus. Yes, her flip-flops were bothering me. She didn't put them on there like that. Yep. Hey, Shauna. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing anybody. If anybody wants to go look for that and send me a screenshot of, hey, 60s, send me a screenshot of that. I would love you to death. Love you to death. So what's going to happen here now, guys? The only thing we can do, thanks, Tina. Thank you. The only thing we can do is keep waiting. Hey, Tallulah. And to make sure that they're going to, find this guy. In the police stopped her flip-flops were beige. Yes. And her flip-flops were also where the white man sat on YouTube. She posted the video, looked so desolate and sad. Yeah, she did. But see that, in my opinion, that is what happens with a victim of abuse. You know damn well she was scared and she was going to take the blame that she could because she knew she'd have to go back and face him. If she said he was abusing her, she knew damn well once he got out, it would be worse. That's in my opinion. She looked scared. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. She did. She looked absolutely scared to death. And the shoes would have been in that position if it was her getting in the van or out of the van. Yep. Hey, crazy blonde. Your hair has gotten so long and full. You look so good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I wish she was arrested and possibly she would be alive. Yeah, Lanky, possibly, right? I pray my daughter gets out of her marriage after hearing this situation. You know what? Abuse is never fun. Never, ever fun. And once you've been on the receiving end of that shit, it's hard to get out of it. It's easy to say, well, just call somebody. It's hard. It's hard to get out of that shit. I can remember being to the point where every little cent was counted. And so I would wait till he got drunk and I would take a dollar bill at a time and hide it in a photo, in a record album. This is how many years ago it was. Hide it in a record album so he didn't know until I had enough money to get a bus ticket out of town and get a police escort out of town. That's what I had to do. And it took me several months. I don't even remember how much a bus ticket was back then, $40 maybe. And I left with nothing on my back but the clothes. Wear you down to where you can't think straight. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I'd wait till he got drunk and I'd take a dollar bill at a time. Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. Whoops, that was me. Sorry. That was me. I hit the button, hit the wrong button. Whoops. There's another one. Ah. Anyway, yeah. But you know what? You can't ever, it's just really hard to say what you would do until you've been in that predicament, you know? Gosh darn it, it's gonna bug me till I show you guys that doggone. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Bug me, bug me, bug me. I gotta look for that, guys. Let me see. I know that there's pictures out there of that. There it is. There it is. Right here. Here it is. Okay, so see if they go back to it. Okay, so I'm just going to go right here. Okay, and then we'll share it. Now I'll share it. So I'm going to show you, well, this is not a very good picture, but hang on. Oh, kind of blurry. You can see, yeah, this is in high resolution. You can see that none of this has been in a clear picture, that none of it's been disturbed. And it's close to the water. So, you know, I don't know. I'll have to dig it up and show you what I'm talking about. But anyway, my heart goes out to this family. I hope to God that they find this Brian guy. He, in my opinion, is very dangerous. If he's got another girlfriend, my ex would tell my bank I needed a balance after he deposited my paycheck. He was keeping an eye on what I had. Yep. Jake said they found her in the elevation. Could go, oh yeah, it's Haya, it's bad there. Yeah, the elevation is terrible. Nothing like, you know, down here in sea level type, you know. Please stop. She said she was crazy, then laughed. The police, someone on that police stop, said she was crazy, and then laughed. Huh. God, this breaks my heart. I can't get that poor girl out of my mind. Shauna, you're right there with the rest of us, honey. Right there with the rest of us. Praying he's found alive and answers. Yes, I do too. Now, people been wondering about his parents. Can his parents be charged? Now, if this pans out that they knew something, I'm sure they can be. I'm sure they can be. So I don't know. We're, you know, like everything else, we're going to have to wait and see. what happens. This is crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So, what's today? Wednesday? The cop asked if she takes meds because she said she should. She is crazy. Wow, that's crazy, Mouse Toes. No one believes stepfather and my ex were abused. Such a nice person, folks would say. Yeah, exactly, right? Well, of course, they're always nice on the outside. What goes on behind the doors, people don't know half of it, right? Yep. Hey, Diesel Cat. My opinion, they knew everything. Brian lived there, so I think they had to be close. Well, you know what? Think about that, Diesel Cat. You can't tell me that their son shows up and all of a sudden they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't know what happened. No, something smells in Denmark. No. Your kid just shows up without your girlfriend, your fiance? Hi, Diesel. Thank you, Haya. And you don't have any questions? Yeah, something ain't right. Now I'm hearing her father said she was never diagnosed. Did he gaslight her? He possibly could. They're good at doing that, Lanky. I don't know. I know she had OCD. So what? I do too. Yeah, you're going to clean your dirty feet. You don't come in my house with dirty feet. You take your shoes off. That's just the way I am. I don't know. So, it's Tuesday to go camping and they don't say anything? Exactly. Here's everybody. Why would you hire an attorney? Some is rotten in Denmark. And I'm telling you what, folks, this dude, I got a feeling this dude he's going to be found not alive. I think he's a chicken shit. I think he ran. I think he's not going to want to face the charges if there's any brought up. He's not wanting to face reality that he hurt her. Thank you, Maricula. Thank you. I think that he's going to kill himself because he's just a chicken shit. If he's not a chicken shit, why did he run? She was crazy, has nothing to do with murder. I call BS. He will commit suicide or leave the country. Exactly, Tina. I agree. His parents may be afraid as well. You know what? Shame on his parents. Here's another set of parents that have a missing daughter. They were supposed to be all family. Why not make your son say where she's at and what's happened? Or they did and he told them and they're not saying nothing. See, now remember, family attorney was supposed to go live today with the press conference. And guess what? He read something to the FBI or something had to do with it, but he decided not to do it, not to do a press conference. What's that tell you? And then that Josh Taylor, who's the spokesperson for the police, calls it a criminal search. I believe that too. They called off the engagement, yet still went across the country. All of it is so odd. I'm telling you what, I'm telling you, I know, guilty before, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Well, come on. All this dirty laundry I am telling you, I agree. Genevieve, I agree. This guy is a piece of shit. He's had this, did you see how he manipulated and weaseled himself in there with the police when they got stopped? Did you see that? Go back and look at that very carefully. Look at his body language. Look at the way he's just all willing to help the police right away. Question, and I hope prosecuted, they interfered in one way or the other. Absolutely, Carol. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Yes, Tina. Mouse toes, I'm not sure, but remember he refused water from a plastic bottle. Yeah, he said he didn't drink out of a plastic bottle. Yep. Appearance. That's true. Lanky, that's very true. It was also stated that they didn't drink, they didn't do drugs. He lied about not having a cell phone. Yes, because very good catch, Joy. Very good catch, because when she was being escorted, I got somebody pulling up. When they were being escorted to their respective places, her to Bentley, let him live, buddy, let him live. Her to the van, she said while she was still in the backseat of the sheriff's, to for him not to forget his cord for his cell phone. So he did have a cell phone. Now it's, oh, that was quick. They turned around and left. Yes. He probably has a disposable phone now. Use it a few times, throw it away, get another one. I know. Where is the money trail? Where is the money trail on that trip? Did you notice the police aren't saying anything about the money trail? No money trail. Cell phone. There's nothing said about her cell phone. Where's her cell phone? Where is it? Nothing's been said about that either. Nothing. So that's where we're at, folks. If he's still alive, Joy, right? Right? Should be in cloud. She wanted to be a big blogger, right? But they only did one video. No, they didn't. No. We don't know, Jenny. That's just it. The police aren't saying anything. The police aren't saying why they searched the home. They left the Laundrie's home with all kinds of evidence. What that evidence is, we don't know. They put them all in coolers and took them out. So we don't know. Boy, there's so much more to this story. It's crazy. It's really crazy. So right now there's supposedly a, let me look that up. Let me pull it up and I'll show you what was sent to me by my executor. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. Okay. So let me pull this up so you guys can see it. So this was done. Wanted to let you know we're aware of this report and we're actively checking it out. This is from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Department. This gal is saying that, I'm not saying this is the guide, but whoever was on my trail camera this morning in Baker, Florida, strongly fits the description of Brian. So I'm going to bring that in. If you guys can look at that, I can't get it any bigger. Oops. So here we are. Now the guy's got not so I don't know. I don't know if that looks like him or not. You know, Call said that she was being hit and slapped. Yes, Kathleen. Were the police told where her body was? Infidel, what happened was there was a couple that was driving by and they were filming the camp road, which is 4 miles long. And they happened to spot the van and then reported the van. And from there, the search team went in and found where she was at. Mental and emotional, yes, Kathleen, I agree. So somebody on her trail cam this morning in Baker, Florida, spotted this and turned it in. This was yesterday. So, you know, people are out there. He's out there somewhere. He's out. Yeah, she protected him. Absolutely, Mouse Toes. Absolutely. So anyway, yeah, that's where we're at, guys. That is where the hell we are at. So, yeah. Yes, Linky, and they did a wonderful job. It wouldn't have been for them and the other people that had seen him around. I don't think that they would have found her very easily. That is a huge 250 acres to the Gallatin, or I mean to the Tetons, Great Tetons, and it's very hard terrain, very hard terrain. So if you go to the Red, White, and yeah channel, they found the van and made a video. Yeah, we can go there if you want. Let me look it up. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. So this is from the Red, White, and Bethan. So hang on, I'm going to go ahead and play this. And we're going to speed it up some and commentate on it. So they're out there in the Teton, they're camping with their family. This is about a 4 mile long stretch of road. It's kind of bumpy, so it takes a while to get through this because it is bumpy. It's hard on vehicles. So you can see it's, you know, it's kind of bumpy terrain. There's little holes here and there. And when they come around here, you'll see the van down around this edge. I believe, is it down this edge? No, there's one there. So there's little campsites on each side of the road, to be honest with you, so you can pull off and camp. So, oh, here we go. Here it comes right here. Here it is right here. Here we go. There's their van right there. Right there. So there's the van. It was spotted. And here we go. Lucky they forgot to turn the GoPro off. Exactly right. Oh, it is beautiful out there. Yes. Hey, Blue Kitty. I'm doing good, honey. Doing good. Yeah, I want to thank everybody that's been coming in and helping me. You know, it's stuff like this, people like this that have helped bring this case and bring her back to her parents. Bentley, you better go outside. You better go outside, Mr. Bentley. Bentley. You guys go outside, Harley. You guys go outside and be good. Go outside. So, if it wasn't for people like this, these YouTubers, they would have played hell trying to find her. It would have taken a lot longer to find her. So God bless these people, for doing this. And yeah, go check this family out. Let me pull up their, let me pull them out here. Here's their link. There you go. And I'll put it over on DLive's side. Go check them out. That's the least we can do, right? Rosie has the same van. She takes it everywhere. Yes, she does. Yep. By the way, well, you brought Rosie up. Rosie, I know you'll probably watch this at some time and point, because you do watch. And I want to tell you how much you're loved. I don't give a shit if you're orange, purple, black, blue. I don't give a shit what you have on your body and what you don't have. It's in your heart is why we love you. Just remember that. Don't let any Southern hillbilly tear you down. I just wanted to say that. That's abuse right there. Rich life for road trips. You're abusive. So, oh yeah. I watch her every day, watched her bike ride. I watch her every night, but I watch her in my bedroom on my TV, and I can't text in there, or I can't talk in there. It's just on my TV through my Roku. So anyway, close up the pic from the, thank you, Diesel. But I watch her. And when she can, she has such a good soul. Well, I'll tell you what, I've seen that woman take a lot of shit off the street and try to better their lives. And she gets shit on every time. You got to stop, Rosie. When people tell you it's not going to work, trust them. But she won't. She won't. She'll keep doing it. She'll keep getting burnt. But I'll guarantee you what, you keep shitting on Rosie. You keep shitting on people like Rosie and like all the people that love her. It's going to come back and bite you. Nobody wants nothing to do with you. You're a sad sack of shit, in my opinion. And Monkey Boys, he didn't do anything to you to deserve it. You went real life. You're just a sad piece of shit. She is one of a kind. Hey, Beryl. How you doing, honey? Hey, Lynn. Rich Life has an IQ of a peanut. Who cares what he thinks or says? Well, that's true too, Lynn. Yep. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to get off of here. I am going to I got me some Jimmy Dean sausage. I'm going to fry me up some sausage. I've got me some scrambled eggs. I'm going to mix all that in there with some cheese. I'll have me some lunch. Yeah. And if I decide not to do that, then I got a couple nice little steaks I'll cook up. Okay, everybody. Love y'all. Thanks for coming in.